International Paper's second quarter profit beat analyst estimates by a penny. The company reported this morning it's the world's largest pulp and paper producer, and they're saying that demand and prices rose for cardboard boxes and the paper used to make them. We're joined now by the CEO of that company, International Paper's John Faraci, joins us this morning from Memphis. I know your conference call, sir, was just ongoing now. One thing that stood out, you were talking about the macro environment right now and the rate of economic growth slowing down. Is that something you're seeing with demand for your packaging?
We are, and this is particularly North America. I mean, the economy is growing, no question about it. We're out of the recession. We just see the rate of growth in the third quarter not quite as robust or as strong as the second quarter, and that may be because there was some inventory building, and I think all the macro signs are that things are slowing, but they're still positive.
Slowing, how so? Are you looking at companies slowing down in their rate of pre-orders for product, or is there just more apprehension about placing orders? What are you seeing exactly?
We're seeing a bit of a slowdown in the rate. You know, we're in a short cycle business, so we get an order, we ship it in 5 days. But if you look at our box business in May, it was up 6% year over year. In June, it was up 4% year over year, and on a workday basis, June was a little softer than May, but again, still positive on a year over year basis. So if you think about packaging, for example, from the beginning of the recession until the bottom of the recession, demand fell about 14%. Demand is up 4%, which is good news, but it's nowhere near back to where it was pre-recession levels, and we see the same thing in our distribution business.
Well, packaging is a significant portion of your business. According to analysts, though, you felt comfortable raising prices, and there's the expectation that you will be rolling out another price increase here come in August. How are you justifying that?
Well, two things are important. One is supply and demand are imbalanced. Inventories are at 30-year lows, and demand is still positive. And we sell our container board into global markets, and so we're selling into export markets, which are very strong. And the domestic market is growing. So when I say demand is not robust, it means it hasn't returned anywhere close to pre-recession levels. And the recovery is just a slow one, but it is a recovery.
And that's a $60 per ton increase that you're rolling out in August. Is there another to come there, perhaps, price increase?
Well, we don't forecast price increases, for a variety of reasons, the least of which is, we're not great predictors of the world ahead of us. But I'm pretty positive about how I see it. I wish the economic recovery in North America were faster, but I think it's going to be slow and frustratingly slow. And as long as the supply-demand balance is tight, there's room for pricing improvement. And if you think about where our prices after this next increase will be, they'll only be 7 or 8% higher than they were at the beginning of the recession. So, we're recovering the prices that we lost and then a little bit more because supply and demand are tight on a global basis.
All right. Thank you, sir, for joining us today and giving your take on earnings. I appreciate it.